This is my spoiler review. My official review with my overall scoring for this movie will be up in late August during my Shark Week 3 Beyond the Species. Shameless plug. The Shallows. For those of you who know, I am a creature feature buff, as well as a slasher buff, and a majority of horror genres buff. I am very buffy. Either that or my time is way too flexible. Creature features will always be my favorites, though. Point is, I just had to talk about this movie sooner rather than later. So The Shallows stars Blake Lively and is directed by Juam Sira, the director of Orphan. It tells the story of Nancy, Blake Lively's character, and her action-packed adventure as she faces off and tries to survive a giant, and I do mean giant, great white shark while she's stuck on a rock. Well, at first, she's not on a rock. I'll go back a bit further. The first out-of-place thing she notices is a dead humpback whale. It's probably just a calf because this Megajaws is as big, if not bigger than it. Soon she tries to make it back to shore, but the shark cuts her off, and she ends up having to climb the dead whale calf. However, that won't last for long, so she makes her way over to a rock where she remains for like 60% of the movie. Now this shark is badass. It is set on fire, stabbed, and shot, and yet it keeps on coming. I don't care how rogue or brain damaged a shark can get. This shark becomes B-grade movie level crazy in some scenes. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Even though the shark is all crazy, that doesn't mean the movie's stupid. In fact, it's pretty well crafted. First off, the family dynamic in this movie is faint, but it definitely lingers throughout. And do you know how? The seagull. That is right. There's a seagull that is stranded on the rock with her via damaged wing. Now you may be asking, how does that make it a family dynamic? It's because for the movie's sake, I believe that seagull is Nancy's mom reincarnated. Her mom died from cancer and there wasn't a single damn thing she could do. Yet she saves the seagull's life by relocating its broken wing. In return, the seagull actually calls out for her whenever there's help nearby. Also, she sees the seagull on shore at the end, and then her mother. So I think that it is pretty obvious, yet subtle and nice. Secondly, Nancy has to plan her escape, and that leads to some awesome scenes that could have easily ended bad. I'll explain a bit more in my official review. I was constantly wondering while waiting for this movie if Blake Lively was going to survive, or not, and if she was even going to kill the shark. The answers are yes and oh hell yeah. The setup to her killing the shark and then the payoff is beautifully done. It is probably my favorite way someone killed the shark since Bates 3D. And before that, it'd have to be Shark Night 3D, and then Deep Blue Sea, then Jaws 2, then Jaws. So yeah, this movie is easily on my personal favorite shark movies list. It's in the top 3 for sure. Number 2 being Deep Blue Sea, and number 1, of course, being Jaws. Anyways, my Shark Week 3 Beyond the Species has a pending date of August 22nd. Although if I get it done earlier, then I might release them sooner. There'll be about 50 reviews, so make sure to check your subscription box. Blind Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.